never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Yeah. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Right in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll change things up.
70 Rangers. 18 Warriors. Buffalo 18.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You look at this Colt defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Sheduer. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Browns at 5-9 on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. And it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they're able to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
That good for 22 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. This defense for the Colts, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Get it. Bronco 80.
A give. Here's Jenkins. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions.
On play action, here's Sheduer. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
36-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come on. Set. Cowboy 18. Pioneer. 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Sanders to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. Looking to put a drive together. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Panther up. Dragon 60. 60 Eagles.
In motion, the tight end. Now Richardson. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Browns nothing. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it on. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches.
Hey, check that.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. And now an audible here into something else. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60. 77. Check God. Chap 60, Chap 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, 76.
Now it's Richardson. And it's complete to Mitchell. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49.
Left wing 19.
That's another.
7 Pirates. Cougar 19.
At the 49-yard line.
Warriors.
There, Richardson back to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
19 sight. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
1918.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get started up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
At the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Check, 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 check.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash.
Be ready, be ready.
Now they'll audible to something else.
18, 19, Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Sanders. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Buck 79 Broncos. Now Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Like Cougar 19. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
First down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. 18, Pilot, Bronco 80. 18, Rattler.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 6, trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Warriors 70. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, right?
Sanders, a final shot before break. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
79
Richardson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low.
3rd and long.
Trap 50, trap 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's to Warren, his tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 41 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Gets past one man. Flashes another juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ready? 60 bikes, 60 bikes, go street. Come, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Sanders now from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here we go, shot. 19, Charger, 19, Charger. 70 Lions, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass caught by Fanning. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Warriors 70.
Sanders to throw. The counter here, it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sanders. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Hey, check that, street.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
19 tight.
Now Sanders. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 71 yards. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the
It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 82 yards. And the Colts extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
27. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Check. Hurt. Ready, ready.
Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Go, Trap. Go, Trap.
To throw is Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
19 tight. Cowboy 80. 19, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Riggs. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Come on. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Sheduer. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw again, here's Sanders. This one is complete to Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another.
Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, check. Reload.
Throwing, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Got it. Ready?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick. Tag. 18, Panther 60.
Here's Sanders. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down.
Hey,
First down,
Bronco.
10 yards to go.
Sanders going to throw again. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Let go.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Go. Warriors, Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quararindeed. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Richardson looking to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Browns 27. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Go check. 60 Maverick. Go.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
And the Browns first down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
18
line.
Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he shot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Check, 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 check. Panther 60, Panther 60. Alert, alert.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Here's a diving catch right side. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's good.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Go! Panther 11, 77.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
At the 34-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sanders. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
18, Dragon 60.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Richardson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock down because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
19 Lions, 76. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. From 6 yards It's away. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Get it! Crack all 80!
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
yeah, sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
60 left, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
And Richardson back to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. Come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Street. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80, Dragon 60, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready,
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Shot 50. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is the execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On the jump. 19 strike, 19 Charger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Top low 18. Panther Street. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.